So hello everyone, and welcome to a new weekly overview. The last week, the weekly overview was amazing. The last 2 weeks, the weekly overview were amazing. And today we are going to check another weekly overview for the next week. What will happen in the market for the next week. So الأسبوع الماضي الويكلي overview كان كتير حلو. هذا الأسبوع كمان رح نطلع على الويكلي overview حتى نشوف شو عنا. اوريدي صرنا أسبوعين الويكلي overview عم يكون كتير منيح. يلا هذا الأسبوع إن شاء الله كمان يكون أسبوع أحلى وأحلى. So let's go and check first the news. This week is important first because we will have the non-farm payrolls, and it's very important, this non-farm payroll. After the non-farm payroll, this is one of the news that's very important. Also, we have on Wednesday the job openings, the report for the month, of course, excluding the non-farm also. This will be a guide for Friday. We have for Canada the BOC rate statement of the overnight. Also, for people trading on the Canadian, it will be interesting. The ADP non-farm change also on Wednesday will be interesting. So we have some news that will move the market more. Okay, so we'll start with the Dow Jones. Let's see with the Dow. بلش بالداو Jones. The last move was a reversal candle, which closed at its high, which alert for a potential resuming of the trade. Now we have a low, we have a up, we have a low, higher low, we have higher low, we have high, higher high, and higher high. This sequence means at some point that most probably, this doesn't mean that for sure 100%. Every time you must be careful about reversals, okay? كنكونوا منتبهين على reversals, because if we take Fibonacci here, like we are almost reaching the 50% Fibonacci, there is 61 and there is 74% that we added. The 74% do not exist usually for the normal Fibonacci, but after 4 or 5 years following up the market, we had the 74%. I added it personally, which is super great. You don't find it anywhere else, okay? I've been adding it before, yeah. So what I expect that the market, it opens, it should make a wick down. Make a wick down, why? Because we need like liquidity grab. We need the market to rest a little bit. And then while pushing up, especially if it does not break the 38.2 Fibonacci for the move down, while breaking up, the buy can start around 33,421 or 420. Let out 421, 33,421. Let's put it like this. So 33,421, stop loss around 33,360, 431 TP1, 33500, almost the 50% will be the TP2. TP3 can be 33,600, and TP4 715, which is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. It will be interesting to see this number. يكون مهم انه يرجع يطلع لهون. على الارجح اذا عمل ويك داون ما قطع 38%، يرجع كمل طلعه، ببلش الشر بيطلع. As for the sell, we need to go to the lower time frame for the sell, because it already closed at the high. So we'll check the last two lows is here, this one and the one before. Let's go deeper here. Yes. So now we can have the short, especially if the candle opens on the daily and pushed up directly. يعني إذا فتحت candle على الديلي وطلعت دغري and then started to push down. $33,330 يعني 33,330. ستوب لوس 33, 370, 320 TP1, TP2. Second. Let's see. 1 second. The TP1 33320, TP2 33280, 33150 is the TP3, and 33016 can be the TP4. This is for the Dow. For stop loss around 33, 365, something like this. Okay, we need to see the wick, of course. And now we go for the gold, as expected, the gold, and as we wrote last week about the wave 4 and the potential reversal, this wave 4 extended to here, and then we might be starting to move up. Look, the divergence that we put before, CCI percentage R, and all these, this week was exactly as expected. Look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it was an up move during all this week. As you can see, breaking CCI, breaking percentage R, and it started to push up. This is why, guys, you have to know that this is science. من هيك تعرفوا انه هيدي science. يعني مثل ما كنا حاطينها لفت divergence وكمل الطلعة الجولد, and now it's still in the way up. So the next, this is the big picture. I still expect to see the gold moving further up so far, but of course we have to be cautious. Look, this is the next buy now. We put the resistance on the high of this candle. Now, if it opens, makes a wick down, but without breaking the old or the previous down, let's remove this here. We have the sell. We might have a wick down and then pushing up again. While pushing up, if it breaks 1860, 1860, stop loss 18 like 50, see 18, not 60. Sorry, 1859. 1859, stop loss like 1853, then 1860, the TP1 scalp. Here the resistance here, 1868 TP2, 1885 TP3, and you have a clean traffic. Oh my God, you have clean traffic here, like until 1948 for the TP4. Wow. We might have a 1948 for the TP4. And then the reversal, if it starts to push down, especially moving down again and breaking this support, I will take this support area here, because here there is many levels, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which means the low of the previous candle. Now at this point we can put a potential sell here. Like the sell can start 1828, stop loss like 1833, 1829, 27 the TP1, 1824 TP2, 1808 TP3, and 1888 will be the TP4. For the oil, whoa, what a lovely move for the oil, guys. Pushed up all the way till around 80, and the oil still pushing up. Now the next resistance is here. The next resistance is here. So If at any point oil opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, the buy can be around 80.70, stop loss around 80.20, 80.80 the scalp TP1, 81.45 TP2, 82.17, 82.17 will be the TP3, and 84 will be the TP4. As for the sell, actually, to be honest, guys, we might have a good potential sell if we break the sequence. You have a clean traffic, lovely clean traffic. So if the candle is open, start to push up the daily directly, and then pushing down, breaking 79.25, stop loss 79.70, then TP1 15, TP2 78.71, TP3 77.76, and TP4 the full clean traffic till 76.67 لل 76 67. اذا برا من هون رح يكون عنده potential كتير حلوه للنزله، خصوصي عندنا clean traffic هون كبيره. Look, this is the clean traffic where everything is pure green, and breaking this can push it further down. Again, if we go to Bitcoin now, as you can see, Bitcoin is almost stagnating again between the 21 and the 25. So will it be a potential double top here, especially if it breaks this level? We will keep the same sell and we will keep the same buy. Nothing changed for the Bitcoin. Same sell, same buy. Breaking this support will create a certain double top, and that can push further the Bitcoin price down. And if at any point it pushed up again and break the upper level, it can be the continuation of a pattern. So you have the same numbers in the table. GBPJPY also, it pushed up first of the week and then it moved down, but the push up was amazing, by the way, like 64.50 till 65.90. We are talking about 140 pips, 140 نقطة طلعها, which is wow. So here at this level, also you will have the same potential move, but with different numbers. So now if it resumes down again, especially breaking this support, you have a divergence. Look at this divergence here, and that's already breaking down. Look at this divergence here. So we might see the GJ moving down if the sell around 162.10, stop loss 162.50, 162 TP1 scalp, 161.20 till 0.30 the TP2, 1.5986 TP3, and the full candle clean here till 1.5840 will be the TP4. Okay, stop loss around 62.80, 62, no, 62, like 60. We will see, of course. Always update your stop loss based on the wick, on the day that breaks, on the wick, especially on the lower time frame, خصوصي على time frame الأوطى. So now we are trading on the daily. So we check the wick for the 1 hour, the 4 hours, when it's closing, breaking up, and then moving down. It's very important. Okay, and then for the buy, 164.65 entry for a wick fill. Stop loss 64.04 04. The entry is 64.65, 64.75 TP1, 65.87 full wick fill TP2, 67.24 TP3, and 68.75 will be the TP4. Okay. We go for the euro dollar. Now let's move down. Also, it created a divergence, which means that we can start pushing up. It started by 0.576 and it reached almost 0.680. Now in the middle, but the bullish move can still exist. Let's be honest, guys. We'll keep the same number for the sell because if we break again, if it opens and start to push down, إذا فتحت مش هتكمل تنزل رح تترك نفس الأرقام. شفنا الدايفرجنس شو عم تعمل. So divergence عم تفرجي صعود أو ردة بده يكون عم بيردها. في مجال يكمل ردة ولكن this was the buy last week. I will push it up here now because if it opens, makes a wick down and kept pushing up, you can keep it. Look, the buy can be even here, not that hard. Look here, it can. Why? Why the buy can be here? Simply because if the market opens, makes a wick down and start to push up again, this means that we still have the low, higher low, higher low, higher low. And this candle, it closed at its middle and now it should push up to close the full candle and even continue up. So it will be denying the previous candle, especially the sequence of now high, lower high, lower high. If this was broken up, إذا انكسرت هيدي من فوق بتكون كسرت هيدي السيكونس. So we have wick down, we need daily open, wick down, clear wick down, and then to start pushing up, the buy will be around 1.0641, stop loss 1.0625, 1.0651 TP1, 1.0685 will be the TP2, 1.0720 TP3, and 1.0770 will be the TP4. Why the sell will be always the same to see if it will push down and have the sell around 105. Let's say 105 to be on the safe side. 1.0531. Stop loss around 105.61. But of course, you adjust always the stop loss. 105.21 TP1, 1.0496 TP2, 1.0438 TP3, and 0.376 will be the TP4. Okay. This is for the euro. So here we go now for the GBPUSD. GBPUSD also on the daily chart. We are facing a big resistance support here at this level, which is super important. Still now stagnating between up and down. There is no clear move, and that's what make it more confused. That's what make more confusing. Sorry. هذا الشيء بخليه يكون أكثر بيضيع لأنه ما في دايركشن بعد واضحة مضبوط لوين معقول يكون عم يتجه. هلا we can have this support at this level. It's interesting because here we have multiple daily support. So if we want to shoot for a sell, so it can be below this. So especially the sell like around 1.1910, stop loss around 1.1940, stop TP1 1.19, TP2 1.1857, TP3 1.1768, and TP4 can be 1.1660. Okay, at a stop loss as said around 19 point It's 50 or something like this, 19.50. So as for the buy, this is a little bit harder because there is no real stagnation, which means like we are almost facing a descending triangle. If we check really, we might be facing this one. Look, so triangle, descending triangle. Look, we have this one, two, three. Take to be on the loop of this, all this, sometime like here, somewhere like here. So it can be a descending triangle, which also can be interesting for the sell as we put. يعني the sell is more likely than the buy, to be honest. هلا, but for the buy, as the last candle daily was reversal, if we open, makes a wick down, and then start to push up, I personally prefer to wait to break this resistance here, and then the buy can start from this level. الشروة ساعتها فيها تبلش من هيدي المنطقة في حال بلشنا نكسر طلوع. هون عنا 1.2150 stop loss 1.2110 2160 TP1 2205 TP2 2287 TP3 and this high, this big resistance 2420 will be the, or 2415 will be the TP4. This is the big resistance up here. Come on. This one, around this one. Okay, then we go to the AUDUSD. AUDUSD also stagnating here. We have a nice support at this level. This is now the support for the AUDUSD. Also, we have this resistance at the top. عندنا هيدا resistance هون على العالي. So if it opens now, look, we have CCI getting ready to break up. Oh, very nice. So we might have a push up for this. If it opens, makes a wick down, and then start to push up, the buy can start around 0.7789, stop loss 0.6789, stop loss around 67.69, 67.99 yuan, 68.34 TP2, 69.05 TP3, and the TP4 can be around 0.6990. While for the sell, if it opens, makes a wick up, and then start to push down, the sell can start around 0.6690, stop loss 0.6720, 66.80 TP1, 66.46 TP2, 65.87 TP3, and TP4 can reach out to 65.16. This level for the AUDUSD. And the DUSD, same almost. Always AUDUSD and NZDUSD are almost the same. The buy will stay the same. Nothing will change for the buy. By entering around 6280, 0.6280. Stop loss 62 like 50, 6290 TP1, and we can move up with the TP2, TP3, and TP4 as per the cheat. For the sell, it will be the same. Let's put TP2, it will be 6350, 60, no wait, TP2 will be 6320, TP3 will be 6385, and TP4 6486. As for the sell, it will be also the same. Once it opens, makes a wick up, and then push down, pushing all the way down. It can push it further, and then it can go further down from the sell, stop loss, and to move more and more down. If you go to the dollar CHF, now dollar CHF, it start to reverse at some point. It's interesting and very important because also as a CCI and percentage R daily, it was reversing. Once again, look, it started to reverse. We had a potential reversal here on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour and 4 hours was almost clear, but it's still pushing down and almost closing at its low, which is super important. Now we will see how it will push further down. Very interesting candle. We have this support level, we have the resistance up, and we have this support level now at this level here. This is interesting. CCI percentage are also breaking down. So if it opens, makes a wick up, and then continue to push down. So most probably my sell will be starting at this level. sell تبعي ممكن يبلش بهيدي المنطقة. Like here, the sell can be starting 0.9336 stop loss 0.9350, but of course we need to check the candle look up and move down, and then 93 36 26 the TP1, 93 03 TP2, 92 75 TP3, and 92 35 will be the TP4 with a stop loss around 93.50. But of course, we need to check how or what can happen, of course, especially with the previous candle. Once the market opened, لحظة اللي بيفتح الماركت بنتأكد من الكاندل يلي قبله. Now, if it moves up for one day and then Tuesday, it breaks up, it opens, makes a wick down and breaks up, the 0.9440 will be the entry, stop loss 94.41 the entry, stop loss 94.25, TP1 almost 94.51, 94.890 will be the TP2, 95.50 the TP3, and the 95.95 will be the TP4. And last, the USD CAD. The USD CAD also trying to break down. We are still in the middle. The buy, it will be the same because the USD CAD, especially we have a news for the USD CAD this week. So I will leave the buy here because this is the big break up. So it can be more safe for a buy. As per the sell, this is now the new support here at this level. It's a little bit far. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will be more safe to have sell at this level. We should be more safe. نكون أمن لهون. To sell like around 135.10, 135.40 stop loss, 135 TP1 scalp, 134.66 TP2, 133.88 TP4, and 1.3276 will be the TP4. The previous one was the TP3. So this will be the weekly overview for this week. Be careful, guys. It should be an amazing week. Also, we have a lot of news. We have a volume. We should have the volume. The trades are even going into the same direction, or it will start to reverse. But be careful and check very well how to take the trades. See you guys during the next week.